I think one of the things that you have to understand is that I've actually got no power over you.
No.
That what we're doing, I am actually filming now.
Yeah.
So this is Lily, by the way, who's volunteered for a change phenomena hypnosis experience for free, and I'm filming it for Mr. GTV. But we are friends, and you come to an empowerment group, and we've got to know each other. And you sort of want to learn more about yourself and your mind, don't you, and explore dimensions and possibilities. I mean, why did you want to have this experience?
Because I'd like to get more into the other realm.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. You know, if you just stand up for me, yeah? That's cool. So you just stand there, that's what I'll make sure that you're actually on cam. Yes, you are. I've got no power over you at all. And the way that you enjoy your mind is by allowing yourself to and going with the suggestions. It's rather like imagining, like a child, that a tablecloth is a cape,
Yes.
that a box is the tank or an aeroplane, and we're going to work with that. I think I mentioned to you off cam, but I'll just say now that there's an IIC principle, which is imagination. You've got that. We're going to expand that. Intelligence, you're an intelligent woman, and concentration. You can follow commands.
Yeah, very easily.
So it's pretty much up to you to allow yourself and not block or stop yourself from having the experience. But I don't know what sort of experience you're going to have, but I think if you follow the instructions, you'll have a really good one, and we'll just enjoy it.
Sounds good.
Now, when a hypnotist or anybody that's working with your mind says, we're going to go to sleep, which is a standard sort of command, they go sleep with the fingers, what generally happens is the head drops down, their eyes shut, they go into a relaxed state. That's not because I've said it, it's because you've allowed yourself to do that. Sleep is actually a somnambulistic state. It's where the mind shuts down and you go into your subconscious mind and your superconscious mind through theta and delta, and you come out of the brainwave that you're in now, which is full conscious awareness. So what we're going to do is we're going to distract you from full conscious awareness and allow you, even with your eyes open, to go into this dream state. And then in your dreams you can experience anything. And what we're going to create is the fact that you can experience things with your eyes open in a daydream. And it will feel like a dream. It'll be amazing. But then you'll be the judge of that. Are you left or right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Okay, so we use your left hand. And I just want you to put your feet shoulder width apart. So you're never going to fall over.
Yeah.
But you will relax. But you'll always stand up, and I've got you. Okay, you're happy to continue?
Yeah.
So give me your left hand, and I just want you to make that nice and relaxed while you look at my hand there. Just concentrate on my hand.
Should I take my glasses?
Yes, you can do, yeah. Good idea. Just concentrate literally right in the centre of my palm. Just stare at it. And while you're staring at it, just make this hand nice and loose and limp and lazy while you concentrate on that hand. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you to go to sleep. As I said before, you won't fall asleep. You won't go to sleep, you'll just go into a nice, sleepy, dreamlike state where I can talk directly to your subconscious mind while lasting changes can be made. Everything that I tell you that's going to happen will happen for your own good. Everything that I say you experience for your own good. Everything that I say you do for your own good. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, close your eyes and sleep. Just relax and sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Go deeper and deeper down. Let this hand become loose, limp and lazy. Relax, just let it go. This hand becomes loose, limp and lazy. No tension at all. Let it go. You're doing great. In a moment, you'll open your eyes. You'll stand up straight. And we'll have a little conversation. Next time I say go to sleep, you go twice as deep as you are now. You'll fall forward, I'll catch you, and you'll feel wonderfully good. Every time I click my fingers and say sleep, you'll go into this state. Deeper and deeper down. When you've accepted that suggestion, just nod your head yes. And now just open your eyes and notice how good you feel. Doesn't feel like you've gone anywhere, but it's a deep state of relaxation. Just concentrate on my hand there. Take a deep breath in.
Close your eyes and sleep. Go deeper and deeper down. Deeper and deeper down. Deeper and deeper down. Just let yourself go as I count down from 5 down to 1, 5, go deeper. 4, deeper and deeper. 3, all the way down. Every time I click my fingers, every time I say sleep, you go deeper. You're on good. Learning new things in new ways. Learning is fun. What I say you do. What I say you see. Let my voice do all the work, just let go and enjoy the experience. In the moment when you open your eyes, something amazing is going to happen. You're going to find that the whole weight of your body bearing down on your feet are stuck to the floor. Your feet are stuck to the floor, they will not be able to move. You will not be able to move your feet. That's your experience, that's your belief, that you can't move your feet. You'll find it amusing, not scary, just interesting and amazing. Once you've your eyes wide open, wide awake, open your eyes. Love the haircut. I want you to notice what happens, something quite interesting, when you try and walk. Just try and walk towards me. Okay, fine. Just look here and sleep. Sleep. Deeper and deeper down. Deeper and deeper down. Deeper and deeper down. Get the image in your mind. Get the image in your mind, in the front of your mind, that your feet are stuck to the floor. Almost like this super glue on the soles of your feet, safely, or that you've grown roots, grounded yourself to the floor. And however hard you try, you can't move your feet because you're grounded, you're stuck, you're super glued, you're rooted. The harder you try, the more your feet become stuck. Get that in the front of your mind and get out of the back of your mind the fact that you can walk because you can't walk. And the more you try to walk, the more your feet are stuck to the floor. Get an image in your mind that your feet are super glued to the floor and that you're rooted to the floor. You've got roots, you're like a tree, and a tree can't walk and you can't walk. Once you open your eyes, wide awake, move your hair. Just try and walk. It's a funny feeling, isn't it? Now I want you to just be honest to the camera, because I don't want you to walk because I'm telling you that you can't, or the other way around. I want it to be something that you're creating, you're using your imagination. Now there's a hesitation to walk. What's the feeling? Explain the feeling.
I feel like really heavy. It's just like I just can't really move them. I can pick them up a bit, but I can't really move them.
Yeah, I don't want you to do what I am telling you to do because I'm telling you to do it. I want it to be an experience that you're creating so you get the effect of your thoughts. Whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you think about, you bring about.
Mm-hmm.
And the more that you play with these concepts, the more profound the effect is based on the power of the thought. And this is just something we're having fun with. Just look at my hand there and sleep, relax and go deeper and deeper down. Deeper and deeper down. In a moment when you open your eyes, going deeper, 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 all the way down to the depth of your relaxation. From the first floor to the ground floor, to the basement, to the cellars of your relaxation. Deeper and deeper, more relaxed, your mind's alert and alive, following the commands, enjoying the experience, but you are in a deep state of relaxation, enjoying everything. In the moment when you open your eyes, you'll find that you can walk, but in the same way that your feet were stuck to the floor, your name is stuck to the tip of your tongue. Your name is stuck on the tip of your tongue. It's as if it's just come out the back of your head and it's gone. Your name's just gone. You can't bring it back even if you want it to, and you don't want it to. Your name's just gone. Names aren't important, numbers aren't important. You're so relaxed you can't remember your name once you've eyes wide open, wide awake. So you can walk now, just notice you can pick your feet up quite easily. That's wonderful. Okay, so we're filming all this just so people can see that I've got no control over you. This is something that you're working out for yourself as you use your imagination. So just tell people, what was your name? Look at your name up there. Now you know what it is. Now in a moment it's going to come down towards you, and to touch you on your forehead, your name comes back. What's your name?
Lily.
Lily. Where did it go? It went to the back of your mind, it wasn't important. And when it's in the back of your mind, you can't bring it to the front of your mind and you can't express it. This is some of the things that I do with my clients, because they dwell on things that are painful, because they're always thinking about it in the front of the mind. but they can put these things to the back of the mind and it doesn't spoil the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's powerful. When you put something to the back of your mind and say it's not important, it's not interesting, I don't want it to spoil my day, that's what you experience. Just look there and then sleep. Go deeper and deeper. Sleep, 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 sleep. More and more relaxed. Just let this hand be loose, limp, lazy, relaxed. Let this hand be loose, limp, lazy, and relaxed, and go deeper and deeper down. Deeper and deeper down. In the same way that your name disappeared, your name's come back, your name is Lily. You can walk, but the number two just disappears out of your mind. It comes again from the front of your mind, it goes to the back of your mind, open the door, throw the number 2 away. So for you, 3 comes after 1, 1 comes before 3. The number 2's just disappeared in your imagination. Just get that idea that the number 2's on the blackboard, you rub it out, the number 2's gone, you can't bring it back until I tell you to. That's your experience, and you'll notice that when you open your eyes on 3, 1, 2, 3, eyes wide open, wide awake. What's your trance experience in terms of every time I tell you to go to sleep? What's that experience? Do you find that it's developing or it's the same? What's your experience when your head's here?
I feel very relaxed and my arms feel very heavy. Yeah, just like I'm
Yeah.
going to sleep. It's very relaxing.
It is relaxing, okay. So you can move, and what's your name?
Lily.
It is Lily, that's come back. I want you to try something for me. Just put this hand up, and I want you just to find something quite interesting here. Just using that index finger, I just want you to count the digits on that hand. So we'll start here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, and count backwards.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Excellent. Just look at your own hand there. Stare at that. And I want you to imagine that you've got a magnet on this finger and a magnet on your forehead. And in a moment, the magnetic force from here and here is getting stronger and stronger, stronger and stronger, and the hand gets attracted towards the third eye as the magnetic force gets stronger and stronger, stronger and stronger, as the finger and your forehead gets closer and closer, closer and closer. Just enjoy that experience, allow it to happen. When your third eye is touched by your middle finger, your mind turns off and you drop yourself into a deep state of trance. Your eyes close, your head drops down, sleep. Go deeper and deeper and deeper. More and more relaxed, more and more relaxed. You're doing absolutely fine. You're doing absolutely fine. In a moment, when you open your eyes, the number 2 is going to be gone and it won't come back. The number 2 is gone, but you're also going to find that the word hypnosis is the funniest word that you've ever heard. It's hilarious. When I say hypnosis, you just involuntarily smile, develops into a laugh, a giggle. It's like you're a little girl, and the word hypnosis is the funniest word. It's as if you've heard the punchline to the funniest joke you've ever heard, or maybe one of your favourite jokes, and it just makes you laugh and giggle in a childlike way. The word hypnosis is the funniest word that you've ever heard. That's your reality. The number 2's gone. The word hypnosis is the funniest word. And this will be your reality when I count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, eyes wide open, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake. Okay, wonderful. So what we're doing is here, we're playing with hypnosis. And hypnosis is something that is really enjoyable and it's great fun. So how are you enjoying the hypnosis?
It's fun.
It is fun, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. People think that hypnosis is serious, but it is something which is, when you do some of the things, it can be quite hilarious.
Yes.
And just the word hypnosis is something that's really fun. So what I want you to do is I want you just to try again and see whether or not we can just wipe out something that I've actually put into your mind that will be your experience when you count. Your ability to be able to imagine something, whatever you imagine, you create. So I want you to put your fingers up again. And what we're going to do now, put your fingers up for me, and we'll count backwards. So we'll start here at 10. So what have we got?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's excellent. Just look there. Look at your hand. And sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Deeper and deeper down. Deeper and deeper down. Deeper and deeper and deeper
In a moment, when you open your eyes, we're going to sit down. When you sit down, just sitting down takes you into a deeper state of hypnosis. But you will be sat down and your eyes will be open. So you'll be in an eyes open hypnotic state. And we're going to do some change phenomena work. I'm not going to ask you to go to sleep. You're going to be listening to my voice and accepting all the suggestions in an eyes open state. And I want you to experience what you can experience when you accept a suggestion with your eyes open. Because if you accept my suggestion with your eyes open, you'll be able to program yourself and accept your own suggestions. When you understand that, just nod yes. 1, 2, 3, eyes wide open, wide awake. Well done. You're doing great. You're doing great. You enjoyed it?
I am.
Just take a seat, brother. Take a seat. Just sit there and I'm going to sit here. Okay, I'm going to get something to show you. Let me just get something to show you. This is a crystal. It's I can't think of the name of it now.
Obsidian?
No, it's not obsidian. It's a blue flash. I know the name of this crystal, but I can't remember it. Okay. I got it from a temple, and it's very, very heavy, extremely heavy. It's got high density. What I'll do is I'll remember what it is when we finish this session. I'll put it into the comments box. But I just want you to have a look at that. And I want you to get the idea in your mind that that's really dense, that's really heavy. It's so heavy that you won't be able to take it out of my hand. Just get that idea in your mind that that is so heavy that you can't take it out of my hand. It's so heavy that you can't take it out of my hand. In fact, it's almost like it's super glued. What I want you to do is just close your eyes and just go to sleep. And in a moment when you open your eyes, you will not, however hard you try, be able to take this crystal, which is so heavy, out of my hand. Get the idea, the picture in your mind that this crystal is so heavy, it's stuck to my hand, and however hard you try, you can't take it out of my hand. Get that image in your mind, then open your eyes, and I want you to try and take that crystal out of your hand and just notice what happens. It is heavy, isn't it? It feels really heavy. Okay, just take a deep breath in, breathe out, and close your eyes, and sleep. Go deeper and deeper down. 3, 2, 1, sleep. I'm actually now going to put this crystal in your right hand. And with that crystal in your right hand, you will not be able to raise your right hand up in the air. Your left hand is perfectly normal. Your left hand is very, very light. Get that idea in your mind. And your right hand is extremely heavy. It's almost as if that crystal is taking all the energy out of your right arm. The muscles are weak. The arm is weak, loose, limp and lazy. That crystal is so heavy that you can't raise that right hand. But the left hand is light and normal, and that works perfectly well, but the crystal is having a profound magical effect on your right arm. When you've accepted that suggestion, just nod your head and open your eyes. Just notice what you feel. So what I want you to do is your left hand is perfectly normal. Just raise that as you, okay, that's fine. And then just notice what happens when you try and raise your right arm. That's interesting, isn't it? That's just with the thought that you've got, and that's what you're creating, and that's very powerful. The harder you try, the more it sticks in your hand and the heavier it becomes, and really try. Really, really try. The harder you try, the heavier it becomes. Interesting, that, isn't it? Notice what happens now when we take the crystal out of this hand and put the crystal into that hand, and the same effect happens here. Notice how you can raise your right hand now without any difficulty at all. That's interesting, isn't it?
Yes.
And notice what happens to your left hand. That's your mind doing that, that's your imagination. Congratulations.
But it feels real, doesn't it?
Very real.
Imagine the power of knowing that when you say you can do something, you can, and when you can't, you can't. And because you're a high-level visualizer, and you're becoming that now as we continue with the process, and notice how it's developing.
Right.
Notice how you're trusting yourself more now. There's some suggestions that you're accepting really well, and there's some that you're not, and that's perfectly fine. That's exactly what I expect. We've never done this before, we've not set it up. I've sort of hijacked your mind at the moment.
That's okay.
I know. But what we're seeing is, it's interesting, there's some things, because you're a very intellectual lady with an academic background, so intellectually you've probably worked a lot with numbers. Am I right?
Yes.
So the number suggestion sort of will work, but at the moment you know it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's quite academic. And sometimes for people who are analytical, academic, business-minded, intelligent, it takes a long time to sort of unprogram that, because they've had 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years of knowing that 2 comes after 1, 3 comes after 2. So when you change that suggestion in a second, they don't always accept that. You sort of hesitated, but it didn't quite work to the same degree as getting your name, not being able to move your feet, and not being able to raise this, because this has got a mystical concept to it, because I've introduced a crystal, and you have a belief in crystals.
Mm-hmm.
And you know there's density in crystals, and we know that that's very dense. Really try and lift that and notice that you can. It's crazy, isn't it?
It is.
It is rather strange, that, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just look here, take a deep breath in, close your eyes, and sleep, relax, down, 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 deeper and deeper down, deeper and deeper down, more and more relaxed, more and more relaxed for your good. As I talk directly to your subconscious mind, all suggestions have been removed, the crystal's gone, you can raise your left hand and your right hand, you remember your name, the number 2's returned to normal, your feet aren't stuck to the floor. But in a moment, what's going to happen is when you open your eyes, I want you to get the image in your mind that you've got a mouthful of marbles. In fact, you're starting to notice that it feels like that now. You've got a mouth full of marbles, and you will not be able to open your mouth, and you will not be able to answer because you've got a mouthful of marbles. It's not going to be scary, it's going to be amusing, but because you've got a super imagination, that's what you perceive, and that's what you experience. A mouthful of marbles when you open your eyes on 3, 1, 2, 3, eyes wide open, wide awake. Okay, without saying anything, your hands work now, don't they? Okay. How did you find that experience?
Good.
Okay, fine. Just look here and sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Get the image clearly in your mind that you've got a mouth full of marbles. If you prefer the suggestion, you choose, it's your experience, that your mouth is anaesthetised. You've just had a Novocaine injection, and the muscles in your mouth don't work. You can have a mouthful of marbles, or you can have paralysis of the control of your mouth. But your mouth doesn't work. And you'll find it amusing. You'll find it enjoyable to experience the inability to answer any questions because you've got a mouthful of marbles, or your mouth is anaesthetised. That's the image in your mind, that's what you experience. Everything that I tell you, you experience for your own good. Everything that I say you do. Everything that I say you see as I talk directly to your subconscious mind, which has more control over you than your conscious mind. Make the conscious decision that you can't talk, you can't reply, you've got a mouthful of marbles. Your mouth is anaesthetised, it's paralysed. And experience the subconscious magic. 1, 2, 3, eyes wide open, wide awake. So what's the experience now facially? It's difficult, isn't it now?
Yeah, no.
Numbness, really. you've actually created a phenomena that's called psychological anaesthesia. Just double it. And double it again. Your eyes are open, you're not hypnotised, are you? What's the sensation?
No.
Numbness. I've got people who have facial neuralgia or drop palsy, or they have, there's another condition where there's a trapped nerve in the jaw, can't quite remember it at the moment. It's excruciatingly painful. And just using the mind with the idea that they're breathing in anaesthetic or they've had a Novocaine injection. Or sometimes the amusing idea that you've got a mouthful of marbles and you can't talk. That's quite interesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We're creating physical phenomena with a thought. Is that sensation still there?
Mm-hmm.
It's quite relaxing, but it is weird. But you actually are an alchemist. They reckon that one of the best things that you can do if you are stressed or depressed is to go on a white knuckle ride. Because the fun and exhilaration, you release so many chemicals into the body that it's what's called anti-leucins, anti-cancer, that you can actually almost like rid yourself of precancerous cells by having fun. And I work with people doing hypnobirthing, and they're too late to have gas in air, and they're not of the right body mass to have an epidural because it will put the heart at risk. And I use this technique and other techniques, and they have the baby without feeling a thing, and that's hypnobirthing. It's powerful, isn't it? Is that sensation still there? A little bit, yeah. What tends to happen is, you have a suggestion, you create effect. And then you have to get to the point where you continue to compound the suggestion for yourself. So if you were to say, my mouth is numb, my mouth is so relaxed to the point that it just doesn't work, I feel no pain. If those were your statements and not mine, you get that back. Just notice what happens here, just pay attention to this. Imagine what happens when you look at my fingers and you're looking at your nose, and your nose is made of rubber, a bit like Pinocchio. And we're going to pull your nose and your nose stretches, and that's what you're going to see and that's what you're going to experience. But it's going to be funny and amusing. Your nose comes out like rubber. All the way out here. And in a moment I'm going to let go, and it's going to snap back, no feeling at all, no pain at all, but as it snaps back, it's going to put you into a deep state of relaxation, twice as deep as you were before. Let it go, snap, sleep. Deeper and deeper down. More and more relaxed, just let yourself go. Now your mouth is back to normal, your names come back, you can walk. All previous commands have been removed. All previous commands have been removed. And I want you to get in your mind the idea that your left hand and your right hand are on your lap, and your back is stuck to the chair. Your back is stuck to the chair, and your bum's stuck to the chair, and when I ask you to stand up, you just won't be able to stand up. You'll just say, so relaxed in the chair that you will be unable to stand because you're stuck in the chair. You're stuck in the chair. Get that idea in your mind. And then open your eyes on 3. 1, 2, 3, eyes wide open, wide awake. This is relaxed. This is relaxed. You're stuck to the chair, just put your feet forward. And notice what happens when you try to stand up.
And get my back.
The harder you try to stand up, the more you stick to the chair. Try and stand up. Interesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Very, very interesting. We're only working with images that you've created. And when you try to do something against the image that you created, you self-sabotage because you actually achieve what you believe. And one of the things I say to people is, what do you believe that stops you from doing things? Because if you change that belief, you can do those things. If you think you can do it, you can, and if you think you can't, you won't. I'm going to take it one step further before we say thank you to Lily for being a good sport. And just push it a little bit further for you. So just concentrate on my hand now. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, close your eyes and sleep. Relax and sleep. Deeper and deeper down. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper down. Deeper and deeper down. More and more relaxed for your own good. Every breath takes you deeper and deeper. Every word that I say takes you deeper and deeper. Let my voice do all the work. Everything that I say you see, you see. Everything that I say you do. Everything that I say you experience for your own good. Because my commands become your commands. You want to enjoy this experience, just allow it to happen. In a moment when you open your eyes, you're going to be amazed. Because I'm going to be invisible. When you wake up, I'll be invisible. You won't be able to see me, but you will be able to hear me and follow my commands. When I click my fingers, you'll see me. You'll notice where I am. You'll always hear me. You're always safe. But what will actually happen is, when you open your eyes, you won't be able to see me. You'll be in a deep state of trance with your eyes open, but I'm just deleted from your mind. You'll hear me, you won't see me, but when I click my fingers, you will see me. When I click my fingers again, I will disappear. Get that idea in your mind that I'm invisible. Remove me from your programming. I just disappear. You'll have an awareness that I'm there, but you will not see me. When you accept that suggestion, just nod your head. And then open your eyes. 1, 2, 3, eyes wide open, wide awake. Notice how relaxed and heavy you are. And I want you just to look around the room and have an awareness of what's going on in the room. And notice that I'm over here. And now notice, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, keep your eyes open and notice that I disappear. And have a look around the room. And have a different awareness of how you perceive me, either appeared or disappeared, and how that alters your perspective of who I am, what I am and where I am in the here and now. And then notice that here I am. What was your experience of that? Because I don't want to tell you what you experienced, I just want you to explain what you experienced. Nice and loud.
Just visualizing the room with you not there, and then visualizing the room with you there.
So it's almost like I'm not in the room, now I'm in the room.
Yeah.
Just look at that light up there. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, close your eyes and relax and go deeper. Deeper and deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper and deeper. More and more relaxed. More and more relaxed. You're doing great. You're doing absolutely great. In a moment when you open your eyes and a number of things are going to happen, and the first thing that's going to happen is I will disappear again. I won't be here. You will not see me, but you will hear me and always follow my commands. But the other thing that you're going to notice is there's other things in the room that are completely safe. They're here for you, they're here to help you. You could call them your angels. You could call them your spirit team. You could call them your soul guides. They are the people that are around us all the time, in this place, in this space, but in another dimension. And in this deep hypnotic state, you will be aware of everything, but I will not be here until I click my fingers. 1, 2, 3, eyes wide open, wide awake. Stay deeply relaxed and have a good look around the room and notice what you observe now.
Energies?
Yeah. In what form, Lily?
I believe in angels, so for me, it's angels with me, around me.
Where are they? Point to them. Where am I?
I can see a vision of a part of you off to the side here.
Notice what happens now. Take it. What did you experience then?
I saw the movement of it and felt it coming into my hand.
Was it floating? What was the experience?
Yeah, it was like it was floating. Yeah.
Interesting that, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, close your eyes and relax. Deeper and deeper down. Deeper and deeper down. Deeper and deeper down. You're doing really well. All those angels that you've got around you will stay around you. And you're going to find that when you create this deep hypnotic effect for yourself, this deep meditative shamanic state for yourself, you know how to do it because you did it before. You put your hand up, you imagine that your middle finger was a magnet and your third eye was a magnet, and the magnetic strength got closer and closer as the force increased more and more. And as your hand moved towards your face, your middle finger made contact with your third eye, you turned your conscious mind off and you went into subconscious, superconscious hypnosis. When you open your eyes, whatever you believe you see. Whatever you believe you see. And in the past, maybe what you saw you believe, but from today, whatever you believe you see. Whatever you want to see, you can see, you can create, because you are the creator. All suggestions have been removed, but you will hold on to the knowledge and the gift that you are the creator and whatever you believe you see. So from today, believe positive things. Believe kind, constructive, powerful things. And you will become a loving, kind, constructive, positive earth angel and work with your soul guides and your other angels, and you'll be very, very aware of the mission that you're on, because you'll see them and hear them and receive messages from today in thought language and also at night in dreams. Now in a moment what's going to happen is I'm going to count from 1 to 3. All suggestions have been removed other than the angel suggestion and the ability for you to see what you believe in everyday life. But the one suggestion that's going to continue with your eyes open is that when you open your eyes, you'll think that we haven't started this hypnosis. You'll think that this demonstration, this experience hasn't started. In fact, you'll think maybe it didn't work and I couldn't hypnotise you. Get that idea in your mind that your memory of this is that I didn't hypnotise you, it didn't work and we haven't started until I shake your hand and say thank you. When I shake your hand and say thank you, everything will come flooded in and you'll remember everything and how amazing you've been. Get that in your mind. 1, 2, 3, eyes wide open, wide awake. Take a deep breath and stretch. That was really good. Did you enjoy that experience?
I did.
You did. What was the thing that you enjoyed the most? What can you remember? Can you remember anything? What's your experience of it? Let me help you. You did really well. Allow those thoughts to come back in now. That was a little bit of a game I played with you there, but that's fine.
Yeah, I remember my jaw feeling really, really extremely heavy.
How's it feel now?
Fine.
Back to normal?
Yeah, back to normal. I remember, what else?
I know. It's in another, I know, you've done a lot. You've done a lot. Do you remember the floating bottle?
Yes, I remember the floating bottle. Yeah, coming down and putting it in my hand.
That was really interesting, and it's an interesting phenomenon. It's a level of visualization, and you've passed every test. You've done really well, you should be proud of yourself. And we've recorded it, I'll give you the recording, but ultimately, people think when I say I'm invisible, it's sort of like you're playing the game. And so if I'm invisible, you would see me holding the bottle, but you didn't, you saw the bottle floating.
Yeah.
And you couldn't lift the hand with the crystal in.
No, I couldn't. It was very heavy.
Try and lift it now. Back to normal.
Yeah. Back to normal.
Yeah.
It feels like just crystal. Yeah. No.
But when you've got the story
Yes.
attached to the belief, you get a different physical phenomena. What stories do we believe? Do we believe that stories that our partners tell us, or our parents tell us, or our bullies tell us, or our bosses tell us, you're a waste of space, you'll never amount to anything? Do we believe that?
Yeah, we do. We condition ourselves.
We condition
to believe
ourselves,
or-
and
to
that's-
believe those
And it
things.
can weaken us.
Totally. Totally.
If you believe this stuff, it
Yeah.
has a profound effect on your performance,
Yeah.
on your health, on your happiness, on your success.
Totally.
But we can undo that. And I'm really pleased that you chose the suggestions that you could get to work for you. That nobody will accept a suggestion. This is anybody who's thinking of going down the hypnosis route. I have got no control over Lily. I've got no control over anybody. I'm giving you an opportunity to attach the belief that you would think has got a benefit for you.
Right.
Your subconscious mind is your bodyguard and your angels.
Yes.
They will not allow you to do anything.
No.
I can't get anybody to go and rob a bank for me, otherwise I'll be a millionaire. I can't get anybody to do anything that's like malevolent, only benevolent.
Right.
Now that you're out of what we would call the hypnotic state, but you're still in a trance state all the time. You're either in waking state, daydreams, sleeping state, or night dreams. And they're all states of hypnosis at different levels.
Right.
Can you hold an awareness of the angels in the room now?
I can sense they're here. I can sense that they're with me. Yeah. Yes, and when I'm actually looking at you, I'm actually seeing you in a different way. It's almost like I can't even describe it. It's like a 3D almost, or a different image.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm seeing you differently.
Interesting though. Facially or just
Your whole body.
interesting that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I often find that's called transfiguration. What you're actually seeing is all the generations and all the bodies that I've got, but at the moment you hold attention on this one that you expect to be Michael Garner, Mike Garner, Mr. Mike Garner. But because we've done that now, we've sort of interfered with that. So now you're not sure who I am.
Yeah, it's a very, almost like a light around you almost.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
Because what
Yeah.
we're accessing now, and I'm not elevating myself to this title at all, I'm very humble with this, but you also, we're at the level of what's called Christ consciousness. We're messing about or playing, experimenting with what's called the God particle. That our superconscious now is being impacted, and at this level, we actually don't have bodies anyway, we're just playing the game that we've got bodies. The bodies is projection.
Right.
But you were very clear what the projection was when I turned up. Now, we've sort of played with that program.
Mm-hmm.
So now, probably the next 2 times, that might stay, and then I'll go back to the solidity of the Mike Garner that you knew.
Mm-hmm.
But having said that, you've changed through this process, because you're now using your mind in new ways. And you realise the power of your mind to create physical phenomena,
Right.
emotional phenomena, mental phenomena, and spiritual phenomena.
Mm-hmm.
And really, we're just pure mind. We live a thought life. And the question is, there's thoughts that harm and thoughts that heal.
I'll stay with the ones that heal.
We'll stay with the ones that heal. Say goodbye to Lily. By the way, what was your name?
Lily.
Well done. Can you stand up now?
I can.
Once you're a superstar, say goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's turn this off.